What's up, YouTube? It is your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. And you know what this is? These are my sponsorship forms for an upcoming car show. By the way, this one is being thrown by Queens Classic Car Club on September 8th at Arthur Hendrickson Park in Valley Stream. Now, it's crazy, right? And this year I'm sponsoring the trophies. So hold on a second. Hold on. It's the first time I'm sponsoring this show, but look at this. So these, I guess they're giving out a lot of trophies this year. So I got to fill out on there. You got to fill out, the little messaging and things that you want. But it's crazy to me because many years ago I was like a lot of you guys. I was like hoping that one day, my name is going to be big enough that somebody's going to want to sponsor me, a company to get behind me or whatever. And, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to tell you guys something. It's much better on the other side. It's better to be in a position where you can sponsor people as opposed to waiting to get sponsored by somebody. The same way that you're grinding and you have that drive to build your name, you have to understand something. I told you guys many times, there's much more money offline than there is online. I've told you guys that many times, and I'm living proof of that. And I know some of you guys got it twisted. They're like, oh man, you got that little shop, ain't worried about it. Listen, I do a lot. This is actually the third event this year I'm sponsoring. So, or this summer so far. So, and summer's not over yet. So, I'm blessed. You know what I mean? I can't really complain. I'm blessed, man. The paint company's doing well. The auto works always does well, and so I always give back. I don't take anything for granted. I don't take anybody for granted. So I always make sure that I give back where I can. So I help a lot of small businesses. I support a lot of small businesses as well as events. If somebody say they having an event, it's there. Whether you in-state, out-state, it don't matter to me. I'll get that box out to you or whatever it is you asking me for. So I try to support as much as possible. So it's just crazy right now, right? And I was just thinking about it. I had a little moment, YouTube, because I know sponsorship is important to a lot of people, and a lot of you guys are hoping that one day, this company is just going to sponsor you. But there's a lot of ups and downs with that. You guys really got to understand something. It's a lot of ups and downs with being sponsored, and maybe I'll get into it, but when you're on the other side, where you get to pick who you want to sponsor or what events you want to sponsor, it's much better. It's much better. Trust me. All right, YouTube, let me fill out these forms. I got to get it to them so they can start getting trophies engraved. And that's it. Let's get to the video.
Let's go. You see the pictures I paint, son. If I ain't the king of New York, then it ain't one.
What's up, YouTube? So I'm still working on the whale right now. I really thought that this video was going to be the video where I put the whole car in primer. As you see, it's been a whole lot of sanding going on, and the back of the car is sanded, the roof is sanded. Over here, I was wet sanding, getting that together. So anyway, when I got to the back area and I got near the skirts, I got a closer look at this skirt. Now, if you guys can see this right here, I don't know if you're able to see it. So this is a chemical reaction. That's what happens here. This, as you see, looks a little different than this. This looks like the paint was put on too thick in this area, so it caused it to crack. But this is a chemical reaction. This is a chemical reaction. That's a chemical reaction. That. You guys get the point. Now, there's definitely a difference in the condition between this Fender skirt and this one. This one is actually pretty nice. It has a little something right here. And then there's also a dent here. But I should be able to hammer and dolly that kind of flat and get that ready. This one, on the other hand, looks like it's been through it. So I don't know if it was spray painted. I don't know if just whoever painted the whole car just did it, but we have to get this one smooth. This one is not smooth at all. I don't know how much it's picking up in the camera, but as you guys can see, there's a lot of like scratches. There's a lot of dots, a lot of dimples. I mean, this one is kind of rough. So what we have to do now is clean this thing up. Now, I started to put a chemical strip on it and strip it down to bare metal, but I'm not going to do that. Let me explain why. So, in a situation, because some people prefer to strip with a chemical, but what happens is, if for some reason the goo from the chemical stripper gets like in here, or gets along the edge, and you don't clean it thoroughly, what'll end up happening is you'll get something like this. The chemical residue will eat up anything that touches it, including your new paint. So that's why I'm not going to do it. So what we have to basically do is just get this down to the point where this is all flat. Get past this stage. Now, if I end up stripping it, and let's say there's a lot of Bondo, then I got to take it all the way down to bare metal. But I'm going to try to avoid doing that. But you guys can see all these little divots. So I'm hoping. Wait, hold on. Fingers crossed. Never been good at crossing my fingers. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping that this is just rough on the surface. So that's it, YouTube. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready, YouTube. I just gotta, Anyway, on that note, YouTube, let's get to work.